Hey, everybody, welcome to the AAA Meeting, the best damn meeting online with the best damn audience online, episode 178, Blowtorch Bus. And here we are. I'm under-caffeinated, underslept, but I'm here, damn it, I'm here. Expect no organization and other lawyerly disavowals. I take no responsibility for anything that may happen and so forth. Sinatra!
So, yes.
How are you?
I am alright. Been, just running around like a chicken with my head cut off, getting the fucking shit together in the office. But what's going on?
I keep telling myself I gotta remember to turn that down, and I never do. Ato, you glorious bastard, you. How are you? Thank you for the $18 and the one-shot, two-shot. Did you realize you were late, good sir? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I am late. Huh?
What?
No, I didn't. Didn't realize. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm doing something different with today's show in terms of technical stuff that doesn't really matter on this side of the screen. I got two browsers open because I got the RAM. Damn it, I can support it.
Hey.
Well, I got 48 gigabytes of RAM. Did you know that, Sin? You jealous?
Ooh.
You're jealous, aren't you? It's about the only way my computer's overpowered, so I kind of make a big deal out of it.
I have no audio.
What?
I've got 32.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
My audio just went out.
So...
How are you getting 48?
Can I tell you, man? Big dick, big RAM. It's just the way it works.
Well, yeah, no, we got 4 sticks of 12.
Yeah, I'd have to break it open and tell you. Now, I'll tell you how that happened, actually. You know the one-ton hammer? Generous, glorious bastard that he is.
Of course, yeah.
He's the one who hooked me up with Tron Vodka, the computer that I'm on right now. And this is a former server computer of his. So when he was saying, like, he's a former IT guy. He's got computer parts stacked to the ceiling because he's a tech nerd, right? And so he said, I'm switching out my server computer. He goes, you want my old one? What are you going to use it for? And I said, gaming, workstation? I said, oh, workstation, definitely. And he goes, okay. So he just starts plugging this and that into it, and then, you know. Grievous Guide, thank you for the 1450. 1450 lightsabers, 1450 lightsabers, 1450 minutes late. What's on the menu? Okay. I took a cue from far, and there's lots of stuff in Australia today. Because Australia's a weird land. I'm not sure if you're aware of it, but they're a separate continent. And because of that, they're isolated over there.
Everyone is glued to the floor.
Yeah, well, we wouldn't want them falling off into the cosmic abyss.
Of course not.
No.
We need them.
If only for the laughs. Yeah. And so, yeah, there's a lot of Aussie stories because isolated as they are and progeny of criminals as they are, they do weird shit. And so there's lots of funny stuff there. Like I said, expect no organization. I got a fuck ton of fucking tabs. We probably won't get through them all. And they're kind of generally out of any kind of order because I just started throwing shit together. So what's on the menu? What do they call it at restaurants?
A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Is it? Are you doing Black Sheep from the 90s?
Yes.
Are you actually?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. This is where it's at.
But that song came up before you were born.
So did you, but here I am.
Oh, I was doing Weapon of Choice.
I mean, how do you even know that song? That's actually a little surprising to me.
Yeah, Polly, how do you even know anything noir exists? That existed before you were born.
Well, hey, take your sound reasoning and clear logic and get the hell out of here. What this? That's how I ended up with 48 gigs of RAM because just to finish that off, because servers apparently need a lot of RAM. So when it arrived, it was.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that you could get 12 gig of RAM.
Yeah.
Why?
Like 4. I don't know. At 4, yeah, absolutely fine. 8, okay, yeah, I've seen those with my very eyes. 16,
Yeah.
this the stuff of myth. But 12?
You know what the best part is? Because the RAM's like so goddamn high, I can have Photoshop open and a complex multi-layered thing that I'm working on, two instances of 2 browsers full of fucking tabs, watching a movie, and like just I'm still only using like 22% of the RAM that there's available. That's great. It's great.
It's a bit too much, isn't it? Like there's kids in Africa with no RAM, Ollie.
Yeah, right. I would trade a few gigs of RAM.
One thing I knew for sure was this: every son of a bitch that worked for him, they were all gonna be better off dead.
They're all gonna be better off dead. Tom Valina, thank you for the $9. Why did you half-ass that disclaimer? Don't do that. Glad I had perfect timing and showed up for the intro. Also, for the audience not in Discord, bra is now titty tether. I like that. Are you wearing a titty tether? I'm going to pocket that one for later use, because that's like a fun way to, bring up a lady's undergarments and make it sound like you're just being playful.
I got that text message earlier today, too.
Did you?
Yep.
Even with the titty tether.
I just now. Speaking of which, that reminds me of something before I get into this. New donation beneath, whopping $7.50. It's a fun one. At least it is to me. I don't know. I got strange tastes, but yeah, $7.50. It's under there. You shot me. How am I doing? Chicken with the head cut off. That's what you said, right? That's how I feel. That's pretty close. It's pretty close. Running around all day, got home not too long ago, and I left the browser open with all of the tabs and then realized that I didn't put them in any kind of order, and this is how things end up starting late, folks, is that I don't give a fuck. It's that I'm terrible at time organization.
That's okay.
And, Drunkle, how are you?
Man, I've been trying to sort out a fucking living room wall. Like, well, I've been working a lot. I don't know if you noticed, the past couple of weeks, been working a lot. So fucking when I'm not working, I'm on the fucking phone to the rental agency trying to fucking sort out this fucking wall. And it's so fucking annoying. Nothing's happening. They don't even say, like, we've got to wait for it to dry out before we can do or anything like that. It's just nothing's happening.
Dirty of the time. Oh, wait, you shot me!
Cult of Grail, thank you for the $7.50. What this? What? You guys like Inception? I'm a big fan of Inception.
I haven't seen it in a long time. I'd have to rewatch it, but I remember it being pretty good.
Or Leonardo DiCaprio in the suit running around shooting everyone. That was my favorite part. It was just how you managed to turn like a mental deep thriller into a shoot 'em up. I don't know, but Christopher Nolan pulled it off, so good on him.
Is that the same voice as the Trappist monks?
It is.
Yeah,
good ear. Yep. Same gentleman.
So I've been fucking trying to just sort out the fucking wall, and the guy come round and he went to the flat upstairs and deduced that it's down to this guy's shower, just needing, the sealant redone on it. I was like, okay, but I ran into that guy the other day and he went, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. The shower's absolutely fine. He goes, I don't know what the fuck it is. So they've told him he can't shower for a little bit. I was like, oh, dude, I'm sorry about that. So I left a note on his door saying sorry for the hassle and rolled up a little spliff for him. And that was gone the next day, so obviously it went down well. But now, fucking new development on my living room wall. There's a fucking mushroom growing from it.
What? The body is round.
Like just a whole ass mushroom?
It's a little mushroom, but a mushroom nonetheless. Yeah, right up where the ceiling meets the wall. I looked at it today. I'm just looking at it. Go, what? Is that a fucking mushroom? And it is.
That's probably not good for your lungs, but all right.
I'm harboring life, man.
You're harboring something.
I'm a dad.
Gamer Valine. Yeah, that was half asleep during laundry. I texted you, then threw it in Discord. Well, all righty. Thank you, Levine. I do like titty tether though. That's I'm keeping that.
Yep.
Titty tether. Titty tether. It's nice to say titty tether.
You know, I figured out something yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, let me say this. I gathered extra evidence for something I already strongly suspected. Okay. So I'm out and I'm talking to this one girl, okay? Pretty girl. Very, very pretty girl. She's engaged, so, you know, there's none of the, you know, it's not a matter of me, you know, whatever, okay? But we're friendly, and we joke, and we do the banter and the bants and the joke insults and whatnot. I have never heard this woman swear. Never heard her cuss. Ever. Did I tell you about the girl who de-blasphemed me?
I don't believe so.
That was her.
That sounds like something we would recall. De-blasphemed.
Well, that's what I called it. That was her. Okay, I said, dude, there's one point I forget what it was. I did something stupid. I went, Jesus Christ, and I hear from like 20 yards away, my Lord and Savior. And I just kind of stood there surprised for a minute, and I asked, did you just de-blaspheme me? She went, no, I just what? There's no problem. You know,
Awesome. This man isn't black. What? See you soon.
I don't think I stopped it in time. Sorry.
It's all right. Play it again.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or just read that one.
Oh, can I do both?
Hold your fire! This man isn't black! What? See you soon, mate.
Oh, Black Mold, if only you were to pay attention, you'd know that you were very much already in my flat. Just not paying fucking rent. Thank you for the 10. And Scrappy Pirate for the Ricky Spanish says, eat the shroom, double in size, crush all your turtle enemies. It's closer to a toadstool than a mushroom, but it's very small at the moment. It's
so gross, man. Do something about that.
But I'm going to take a fucking photo of it
and
send it to the agency going, look, a fucking mushroom. Sort it out for this isn't normal.
No. You tell him, Steve Dave. Thank you for the 21. With the New York reload. Going big on the bi-weekly paycheck donation, and this will be the last one for about a month. Got to sort out finances, my physical health, but nobody better call this little fat girl or pow pow. Yeah, well, she's not fat at all. She's is she even fat at all? Literally, I don't think so.
No, she's pH fat.
Right, there you go. Yeah, and she's got the hot New York reload. No, Steve Dave, thank you very much. And yeah, by all means, your physical health is comes first. Your own finances, of course, come first. So yeah, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it.
I understand the de-blaspheming. When my grandfather was alive, he was. It wasn't into organized religion, but he was a very religious man. So I was always taught by him and indeed by my mother that not to do the blasphemy, even though I'm a godless heathen myself. It was just how I was raised. But then, of course, he died about 2 years ago, and I went, you know what? I'm gonna start doing it. And for a little while, it felt weird.
I'm on the internet. That's how things roll here. It's...
But even then, up until recently, that even with every single one of my videos, you'd never hear me saying, "Oh God" or "Jesus" or anything like that. But then I was like, well, the only reason I wasn't doing it was out of respect for him, and he's not around anymore. And it opened up a whole new world of cussing.
He's just judging you from afar now.
Right? Exactly.
You're
hurting him in the afterlife. Isn't that even worse?
Posthumously upsetting your grandpa.
Yeah.
I like to think I was upsetting him when he was alive anyway.
I don't know. That's a big tisk. But yeah, this girl.
Of course, whenever I say Muhammad, I have to say peace be unto him.
Well, at least the journalists do, for fuck's sake.
So this girl.
Now, now he's taking me astray again. Doesn't it bother you? Because it bothers me with just say Muhammad. Like when you write an article, that's fine.
That's
Everyone's good. Yeah, I mean, I realize that's gonna like what 90% of the people in the Middle East, but just capital M Muhammad. That goes the Prophet Muhammad, and even the is capitalized. You don't write the Messiah Jesus Christ. Why are you going this out of your fucking way? Because you're a bunch of weirdo news entertainers. That's why. Same reason capital B Black became a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, good point.
I still don't understand capital B Black.
No one. There's not. It's just.
Oh,
there's nothing to be understood.
I did find out actually. That came from Associated Press. Was the people who started that first.
So we have a target to blame. Okay.
Yeah, and there is actually there is a little bit of reading on it. I could try and find it, or I could try and fucking remember it. It's up to you.
Why don't you try to find it while you try to remember it?
Because once you've done one, there's no point in doing the other, is there?
Then you're covering both bases.
So this girl who's never cussed and de-blasphemed me, very, very nice girl. Okay. Engaged, early 20s. So, you think nice girl, right? I'm sitting there talking to her. She goes, you know that girl? She was talking about someone else. I said, yeah. I said, yeah. I said, yeah, she's hot. I said, yeah. It's because she dresses like a whore. And I just like, it was like a little like, whoa, what the hell? And then she goes, don't get me wrong. I love her to death, but she dresses like a whore. And I'm like, okay, so this is what I meant when I said, something I already strongly suspected. You know what I mean? Like, what is it with women? Only women have such a thing as a frenemy. You understand when guys don't have frenemies? They've got enemies and friends. They don't have frenemies. Yeah. Only women would come. And I'm not trying to be sexist or whatever the hell. And I don't think Gamer Valine has any frenemies. I don't think Far has any frenemies. These are not the type. I'm talking about. I don't.
Women are fucking terrible to each other.
Oh my god! This girl has no reason to be like. There's no jealousy with her coming. If you understand what I'm saying, she's got no reason to be jealous of this other girl, at all. Why did that come out of nowhere? It's like,
well, I think
women, explain yourselves.
Yeah, men insult each other when they don't mean it.
Yeah,
but that's we insult each other to our faces or each other's face, and we don't mean it. Whereas women say horrible things about each other behind each other's back and do mean it.
Olzek has a point. Guys have friends, enemies, and rivals. That's true. Also rivals. Yeah. Somebody you're in competition with at a place of work or in business or something like that. School. Someone that you're up against, and so you're friendly with them, but you keep them at a distance because you're both going after the same goal. So motherfucker, yeah.
Healthy competition.
When men say goodbye to each other, they go, "All right, later, bitch. See ya." Hollywood. They're like, oh god, what a good guy that is. And then women are like, "Bye, I love you so much," and then they leave and they're like, "Oh, what a bitch." Steve Day for $1.99, though the odd change will be given to you in some $1.99. Since you care about the ratio, Drunkle Polly, get your shit together. Tell Tell chat to smash the like button, fuckers.
Goose.
Well, Old Man Enfield has a point. He's like, she might be mistaken about the, mind supplying some photographic evidence to make it clear. See, I haven't seen this so-called dresses like a whore styling. I wouldn't be opposed to evaluating it individually myself. But
denim jacket, tattoo on the thigh.
Actually, from what she described, it was like you're wearing stuff at a gym, but you're wearing it out in public. Like it was yoga shorts and a sports bra top, and you're calling that clothes. You know what I mean?
That is very
Hawes would make a lot more money if they did dress like that on street corners, wouldn't they?
I have a possible... Well, I don't know if you would consider this news or not, but Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, US Cellular, Straight Talk... TracFone Spectrum, which I have, Xfinity, Cox, The IRS website and CenturyLink are all down right now.
Really?
Or experiencing outages.
Since somebody's asking if you're still on your AM mic.
Do I sound like it?
No, you sound fine to me.
I'm not going to lie. It doesn't sound like you're up to 7B quality. Have you been making some adjustifications?
I don't believe so.
Gary Verlaine, thank you for the $16. Frenemy is a thing for bitches that live on gossip. I'm too lazy to fake it. Also, Jesus fucking Christ. Thank God I'm wearing my Maybe Today Satan shirt so I can blaspheme for you. Well, yeah.
Beyond him. I had a rival when I was in acting in college. Because
going for the same part, were you?
A lot of times, yeah, we would often get, because we came from the same, we trained at the same place with the same agency, and even though he was black and I was white, we still got put forward for the same auditions. And there was one where he was emailed the script and I was not, and he actually printed the script off for me before he went off to his audition. Like that's the thing. He was my rival, but he was such a nice guy, which made it 1,000 times more aggravating. And when he printed off that script as well, and he went, right, I've got to go now. All right, yeah. And he goes, good luck with the audition, mate. I'm like, yeah, cheers, bud. Yeah. And just as he goes out the door, he goes, but hey, as of now, we're enemies. And gives me this winning smile before he sachets down the corridor. I'm just there like, oh, you fucker!
Sinatra, the actor sashayed. What a shock, huh?
I'm surprised Drunkle didn't sachet after him.
didn't tra-la-la-la-la while he did it. Yeah. It's
Didn't do that Bart Simpson's, what is it, Millhouse skip with his wrist flopping.
The verb to tra-la-la-la-la.
I noticed, where was it? Hold on. Chat moves fast. Okay, Molly Okami says AAA women are a completely different breed, thank goodness. Yeah, that seems to be the case. And she says, thank goodness. Yeah, no question. Bookworm Addict says, have you ever been fed up with your life? Well, how else does one wake up?
Yeah, you don't wake up and go, fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I do.
Woke up again. God.
Oh, God, I'm still me. Fuck.
I thought today was the day.
Yeah. Things would be better, but nope, they never are.
It's like that fucking Gil from The Simpsons, isn't it?
Things are turning up, Gil. No, Bookworm Addict, everyone feels that way. It's just, what, human condition? You want to call it that? Or are we on the internet because we're a depressed, cynical lot? I have no idea. I'll leave the answer to you. Who wants to get into some snooze? You want to do it quick? Everyone's talked about how they are. Let's just fucking get into it. And I have something topical. Highly topical. Hold on. Screen. Your screen. That screen. There it is. Yay. You guys let me know if it turns into pixels, alright? You gotta tell me. I can't tell for you, alright? Alright.
Oh God, come on!
Oh, I know, right? In honor of Drunkle's mushroom.
Fuck's sake!
A rare purple mushroom found in Arizona for the first time. Beautiful as a delicate wildflower. Look at it. Look at it. It's all
Today I learned my flat is in Arizona.
I thought this was pretty cool.
I got one of those spam calls yesterday. They're like, hello, sir. Or, okay, Indian accent version of this. Hello, sir. We have a record for an iPhone 13 purchase to 123 Main Street.
Really?
North Carolina. I was like, 123 Main Street, North Carolina. And he's like, yeah, this is phone number 672. I forget what the next three numbers. 1992. And I'm like, you called me.
123 Main Street. It's addressed to a John Everyman.
he's like,
I'm sorry, it's just so general. I love it.
Thickest Indian accent you can imagine. He's like, my name is Ricardo Lopez or something like that. And I was like, what?
You know how many I've gotten because it's tax season right now? Is that there's an issue with your taxes, and a magistrate wants to speak. A magistrate in America wants to speak to me, huh? It's so
I got one once that said, my social security number.
Slurpee.
My social security number was suspended due to illegal activity.
That's a good fake one, because it's like I could see someone who didn't think it through not realizing how little sense that makes. Like, how do you suspend us? It's not a credit card.
And that to release the suspension on my social security number, I needed to talk to police.
Yeah.
We can transfer you to police.
Otherwise, you am arrested.
Yeah.
I am under the rest.
Let me take a guess. If you called them, they would have needed a $200 voucher at Amazon to clear the...
something like that,
yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, to what? Restart or update to add new firmware to your social security number?
Yeah, I'm sure whatever it was would have been just incredible. But I always go, yeah, okay.
The only government in the world that takes iTunes vouchers.
Yeah. Far and I have been watching a bunch of fraudster business lately, and it's like, yeah, they're all located. Oh, God
damn it!
Jesus Christ!
Don't eat worms.
No comment.
Floor.
Thank you.
Don't eat off of the floor.
Yeah, right.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Wait, what do you mean it's not the floor?
It's the ground.
I mean, the floor is just another word for the ground.
No, it's not.
Huh. So is a floor strictly indoors?
Yes.
You know, you might be right. You know, I've never thought about this. Obviously. Travis Gardner threw $5 saying, "So my truck." Oh, sorry, Tragic Gardner. My truck transmission just self-destructed. I left the sunroof open on my Mercedes in the rain, and found out I have a rare autoimmune disease. But I got cheesecake, so it's not that bad. Jesus Christ, Tragic Gardner. Autoimmune?
Sounds worth it.
Well, I mean, that sounds like your immune system is like working on its own, doesn't it? It's auto.
It
kind of sounds like it.
It kind of is. That's the.
That'd be a good thing.
You don't have to consciously activate your immune system. That'd be
Yeah. It's auto. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's a good thing. Glad it's looking up for you then, Tragic Gardner. Thank you very much for the 5. Dude, that sucks, man. My mushroom-based heart goes out to you.
Doc, thank you for the $13 in the turkey Slurpee. Everyone feels like that. Like, meaning, like, fed up with life. Yeah, absolutely. Everyone felt like that, and in all seriousness, listening to these 3 fuckers helped me limp through that. God bless the AAA. Well, I'm glad we were able to... See, that makes... I want to do better when people say things like that. I feel like I'm not doing good.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's...
Let them all down, Polly.
No, like, that comes up every now and then. People say, yeah, you guys really brighten my day. And I'm like, Jesus, I got to work harder. This is like... People come here for laughs, not my bullshit. Like, I mean, I've had a purple mushroom on screen for like 5 minutes. I got to do better than this.
It's just making me feel more at home.
Well, there's a reason that I have the background as a welcoming abode, if you will. But yeah, super rare mushroom appeared. There it is. There was something else I wanted to talk about, but we went through about like 10 subs. Oh, I know what it was. Weebo says, "Oh my God," in all caps. Polly, I found the video in all caps. Weebo, You did have your VPN on, right? Those kind of sites put you on lists. That kind of hentai is. I mean, that's even illegal in Japan. They sell that in like alleys and shit.
Like Turkey Man anime.
There were tentacles involved. I don't know who wanted to find it. Anyway, so anyway, weird purple mushroom. It doesn't really exist anywhere else, and someone found it well on by one of our senior geologists. They were looking for rocks, and they found a mushroom. Look at that. Huh.
Well, they fucked up, didn't they?
Well, you know.
Can't even find a rock, you fucking idiot.
Well, I mean, come on. The guy who discovered penicillin was just, trying to have lunch and forgot the fucking sandwich there. Next thing you know, boom, antibiotics.
Yeah, that's fine, because we didn't know penicillin was a thing, but we know rocks exist.
That's true.
Yeah, go out looking for rocks. You're like, I found a mushroom instead. F! You fail, mate. You failed geology. I don't care how rare the mushroom is.
Weebo says the uncensored version is illegal. Yeah, but what fun is the censored one? Pixels always cover the good parts. Yeah, you guys.
True.
Yeah. All right. South Australian police and Australian border fence search whatever the fuck Peninsula Beach where cocaine bag washed up on East. Where cocaine bag?
Where are we, John Boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
It's cocaine bag for $5. It's Tragic Garda once more. Just thought in Barnes they have a dirt floor. You walk outside, the dirt floor becomes ground. Still the same dirt. Yeah, I'm going ground and floor are just interchangeable. It's just, it's what's below us, or in Australia, it's what's above them. But now I'm thinking about it.
Not a fake email. Dear customer, thank you for choosing Geek Total Internet Security. We have renewed your services as per your electronic consent, date 4/20/22. Item total internet security. Item price $479.99. Weird. That was only a $3.50 donation. How's that going to cover that?
Spend money to make money.
Thank you.
What the hell?
Freemasons run the country.
Well, wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
The only thing I know for sure is this. Every son of a bitch that worked for him. They were all gonna be better off dead.
Sin, I cut that whole section of Monday's stream out,
Hey.
Who do you wish he was talking about? You kept telling me to be careful,
okay.
and then I started saying
Jesus,
things.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm thinking about it afterwards. I'm like, when Sid says careful, I really got to listen to him the first time, not like the 6th or 7th time he says it. It's.
I'm not just pulling that shit out of nowhere.
I know. Did you see the bear hugging the other bear and the hearts coming off and the glomming? I'm like, what?
Oh, the glomming.
I was like, who the fuck's donation is that? That's got to be a Streamlabs fuck up where they're playing a different one of the stock ones first. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, yeah, you can choose that, though.
Yeah, you can let people pick a GIF for the donation plays.
Yeah, but
you can just turn that off.
It turned into, I haven't turned it off. It turned into Lamented Guide for $1. It's just, it starts playing the wrong one. You guys have seen that before, right?
What's glomming?
As I understand the weeb talk, it's to grab and hug someone with great affection, to glom. It's a big hug.
Dude, I started fucking playing Doki Doki Literature Club. That game is fucked up.
All right. I'm just amazed that you would admit to it, for one. Like, you volunteered that information.
I got through the first hour of it. I'm like, all right, it's cutesy anime bullshit. Then I got into the second hour of it. I'm like, oh no. Then that first change, the first thing happened. I was like, holy shit, this game's fucked. It's creepy. It's really creepy, but it's good.
It's good creepy.
I like it.
To each their own.
I thought it was just going to be some fucking cutesy anime girl game. Oh no. Sin, try cooking companions. I actually heard about that. I don't know much about it.
Shit. Gamer Villian, thank you for the $9. Son of a bitch that worked for him was better off dead. Arizona is known for copper mines. No shit. Someone looking for rocks. Well, you don't need to... I don't know. They found a fucking really cool mushroom, Valine. Look at it. All right?
But no rocks!
Mailman, thank you for the $18. Just came over from Ricada's Depp/Turd stream. One of my favorite highlights is Depp describing Amber Bed Dookie as taking a grumpy. Happy hump day, my dudes. What the fuck? I
don't know what that means, but I don't like it.
Have you been watching Ricada's live coverage of the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial?
I have not.
Neither have I. I don't know. I'm thinking of it like, you know, like an Amazon Prime, whatever the fuck thing. I want to go back and watch it after the fact in like binge fashion. I don't know. I got a lot going on right now and I haven't been able to follow it. I don't even know what's going on. But apparently, Amber did a bed dookie and Johnny Depp described it as taking a grumpy.
Well, that is
Mailman,
disgusting.
that was well worth it. Thank you for that. But seriously, look at all the blow.
Yeah, I've done, like looking at it. If you just show me the photo, I'll be like, oh, well, someone's really into playing cards.
Yeah, bookworm addict. Look at all the books that people are willing to tape up and send to other places. And I do
sponges.
And sponges. I do like all the French flags with the Eiffel Tower. See, they bothered to put stickers on it. It says Paris down the side. If you look, that's
branding. It's all. I thought it said I voted. It's all about branding, Polly.
This is proper French blow right here. Sam would approve.
Yeah.
This is.
I see. If you get caught, they'll think it's the French who are to blame. Fuck, it's the perfect crime.
It just you wonder how drugs get to other countries. I mean, look at Jesus Christ. Look at all that blow. I mean, holy fuck. All right, moving along. Now, I warned Weeba about going to strange places on the internet, and Farah goes to strange places on the internet, and look what she found in Barnes & Noble, okay? This is...
I like that second shelf.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Sin, if you didn't notice, this is right above the Dragon Ball Z stuff. And what does it say? Well, I'll tell you what it says. Dick Fight Island, an absolute peak of storytelling. It is a spellbinding tale of warriors battling for supremacy with their girthy sabers. The art is beautiful enough to leave a man screaming in ecstasy. Who would ride the dick fight again? It's Squidward approved.
Amazed they made a sequel.
Lamented Guy, thank you for the $8. You skipped my dono, waxing nostalgic about Noir Bar. Oh shit. Damn it. That was the dollar one with. And Lamented Guy, you got the Asian man flipping off the dollars as like the dead stock ones from Streamlabs come up first. I don't know why. That's good. Well, thank you. Waxing nostalgic about the Noir Bar. It's greatly appreciated. We love people who show up for our little show. Ping King 554. I've been reading comics too long. I can't not fuck up that name. It's Kingpin, not Pin King. Pin King 554. Thank you for the $1. Depp has a good chance of winning the trial. Well, that's good news, actually. Unless Heard has the evidence and witnesses of abuse, Depp will win. Heard even tried to cut off Depp's finger. Jesus. My Lord and Savior.
Okay, I don't know. I don't think anyone's really going to come out of this one smelling of roses, Polly, you know?
I don't know, man. I don't know what Johnny did to look bad.
He didn't take it in silence, apparently? I don't know. Like, what the fuck?
Shit went on with both of them. I mean, he didn't take a grumpy on the bed or anything like that. He's coming across as a total psycho, but I don't think he's certainly not innocent in all this either. Whether it was through fucking what's it called? Doing it back, retaliation or whatever. You know, yeah, no one's. If I were him, I'd be like, you know, let's settle this out of court. And it's just so fucking public as well. I would be very, very embarrassed.
Ham and Beans apparently has been following and says the judge is horribly biased against Dap. Oh, that's fucking great.
Well, yeah, for a change.
I mean,
yeah.
I would have. I don't want freedom of the press is important. As bad as the press is, a state-run press is worse. A free press is good. Yeah. Okay, but a corporatist-run press with ideology intact, oh, it's not far off from a state-run press. Jesus, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about here. This is it.
Yeah, exactly what's happening in a certain country right now.
Right. And so I still want a free press because it's infinitely better than a state-run press nonetheless. Because, you know, but God, I wish he had won that lawsuit. Like when you can just publish anything and journalistic standards are out the window, they just called him a wife beater. Why? Because Amber Heard said so. But that means you're publishing unfounded allegations.
That's libel.
That's what, and it, yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, but we're the British press and we're insane. So, you know, whatever. Like, what the fuck? I kind of wish he had won that suit, if only for Heard alleges him to be a wife beater. Like, can't you say that? Like, no, he's a wife fucking beater. Fuck him. Like, jeez.
I don't know if they, you know, they're going to be able to, because you know, it's in a different, it's media from a different country. I don't know if they're going to have any legal grounds there to sue, because there's no world court.
Random American asked Polly, "Do we people on YouTube know what you mean?" Let's think about this.
Know what I mean? I saw a headline earlier. Actually, it was about Hollywood's favorite couple, Will and Jada Smith. And it says, this is a bold statement, especially considering what we're talking about. It goes, their divorce could be the messiest in showbiz. And I thought that is, I mean, what's currently going on with Depp and Heard? I mean, that's a tall order, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're going to actually have to physically try to make your divorce worse than theirs.
But you're not wrong, Drunk, when you say, like, when you talk about, like, Amber Heard and Depp, where it's like, it sounds like it went back and forth, even if it was retaliatory, like holy definition of a fucking poisonous relationship. I mean, there's, what is it one of my friends said, wise man, when it comes to women, he says, he goes, you know what you do when you meet a woman like that? And I'm like, run? He goes, no, that's just it. Walk. Don't run. Walk away. Slowly, deliberately, with all your stuff.
Yeah. The wise man right there, Polly. That's
you know what I mean? Because running's impassioned. You walk away deliberately with all your stuff. That's what Johnny Depp should have done. And it's easy to say that after the fact, of course, but like, oh man.
That's what she's trying to do.
Walk away with all his shit, yeah.
Yeah.
I got to get this Dick Fight Island 2 off the screen. Let's move on. Suspect stole an Amazon truck in Springfield. Fox stealing individual packages. I'm taking the whole fucking truck.
Oh boy, everything's coming up, Gil.
And I like when people go out and rob and color match. I do. It's
crime with a bit of style, right?
Yeah, I mean, sashay into the truck and drive off. It's fine.
Well, there was a time when people would wear suits when they stole a truck, Polly, you know?
They would also have Tommy guns. Yeah, I mean...
Up until those days.
They'd grab the evening paper from the newsstand, put it under one arm, tip the hat, step into the truck, and then drive away, stylishly.
The guy hijacks your truck. He's got like a handgun in a paper bag. You're not sure what's going on. He's acting as though it's some deadly weapon. You don't know if it is or not, but hey, I'm okay. You've got a wife and kids to feed. You're not going to mess around. There might be a gun in there, but then you notice no pocket square. Fucking jog on, mate.
And this suspect, either a man or a man, because they're not certain, the Springfield police are looking for help to identify this individual. Do you know somebody stylish enough to rob a truck in this fashion? Please help us here in Springfield. Because they literally don't know who this person is. They're just. But I love it because I've seen lots of stories of people thieving Amazon packages. This person's like, you know what? I'm going to cut them off at the pass and just steal the packages before they even get to porches. Fuck it.
Yeah. Cut out the middleman, straight to the source.
Yeah.
Gotta admire the hustle.
Yeah.
I mean, there's something to be said for ingenuity.
I think so. Probably better for the environment as well.
Black albino model accused of white privilege.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry,
dude.
It's just, it never ends. Like I love this article because guys, it'll never end until people are bored with it. The end exists past outrage. Maybe. It exists in boredom. Do you understand when people don't care? Indifference is the cure. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I know out there. Are you asking us, the internet, if you know what I mean? Yes, I am. I'm asking if you know what I mean.
It just goes to show how good we have it right now, doesn't it? If this is such a major point of contention for so many people. You didn't have this during the fucking, the 40s because, there was kind of a world event going on that had everyone's attention instead.
Well, that's the thing is we have world events happening right now, but we still see this fucking dumb shit because people still aren't getting the attention that they want.
Yeah. And it's just, so this is BBC UK, right? And what does it list down the side? Student heard racist chanting. People said I looked like a zebra because he had partial albinism. I forget what it is. The patchy displacement of pigment.
Michael Jackson.
Vitiligo.
Yeah, okay.
The one that makes you look like a Frisian cow.
Yeah, people said I looked like a zebra. Meet albino United FC. My neighbor hacked off my... Oh, gee, I don't even want to talk about that one.
Albino United FC.
I refuse to click on this. This left me with a nightmare. I'm not going to bring it up. My neighbor hacked off my hands. Okay, I just have to move it. Okay. Why did it, they literally did, like, right up to the elbows. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because she's an albino woman in Africa, and they think her body parts have magical powers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I can't click on it. This is a comedy show. It fucked me up. I clicked on it last night. Like, why would your neighbors chop off your fucking, like as a vicious attack? Like, I thought serial killer or meth fueled madman or whatever, And it's like
she was up all night, keeping all her neighbors awake, applauding, and they were like, "No, enough."
She's an albino in Africa, so they. And I, you know what? I don't care. Fucking YouTube. I'll just make the fucking comment. We joke about these people are, 6th century savages. That's not savagery. That's caveman level.
Yeah. They thought there were some mystical powers in the cause.
That's unfucking believable brutality. That's beyond my. I can't wrap my head around it.
And they probably use like a sharp stick.
Yeah. Blunt, homemade machetes, that kind of shit. Just a piece of steel with some tape around one end.
That's such a headline as well. That's like the kind of headline you'd see on those trashy women magazines, like, I married my brother's ghost. And, I had a hamster enema. Magazines? Yeah. Yeah, they're called, Chat or Hello or something like that.
Yeah, and St. Michael's like, white people are magic? Cool. No, it's because you're in a land of all black people, and it's like, oh, you're this rare person who gave birth to, this white baby. Therefore, oh, it's a magic baby. Yeah, I want them. I want appendages. You sick fucks. Sick culture that would bring... what the fuck?
Yeah. And now she can't even be the goalkeeper for Albino FC.
Jesus Christ. Let's move the fuck on, for God's sake. Make... Uranus.
Wouldn't the mom be magical too?
What's that?
Wouldn't the mom be magical too?
Yeah, because she gives birth to magical kids, I guess. Yeah.
I guess in the same way that the Virgin Mary was magical.
We still talk about her.
Yeah, but in the form of, look at that whore over there.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I am the displeased. Explain yourself.
It was a reference to Polly's friend being like, oh, she dresses like a whore. From the beginning of the show.
Was it?
So, Uranus.
Uranus. Make Uranus mission your priority, NASA told. They were told.
Ew.
I saw the headline, but I never got into the meat and potatoes of it.
U.S. Space Agency, NASA, should...
Okay.
Hold on, is this... Oh, it's from BBC. Okay, I'm like, what the... Who
Yeah,
has to-
it all makes sense now.
Yeah. Should
Of course,
prioritize...
in America, that says the US Space Agency.
Yeah, prioritize with an S. That should have given it away as well. A mission to Uranus, an influential panel of scientists say the ice giant is the seventh in it. Blah blah blah. It's only been visited once before. English. A brief flyby by Voyager 2 in '86. Researchers think that an in-depth study of Uranus can help them better understand why similarly sized objects are now being discovered around other stars. Fuck, I'm 12 years old. Okay, the recommendation.
It always makes me think of Futurama. Yeah, actually, we changed the name of it to avoid these childish jokes. Now it's called Eurectum. The Voyager probe, though, that was 1986, was it? That was a couple of weeks ago. We had the photo of the blue dot, and that was the last image ever sent from the Voyager probe, as it's just gone out of contact with us now. That shit is that blows my mind. It's just going now until it either gets stopped or hits something. You know? It's so cool.
The last planetary decadal survey published in 2011 has its two top priorities is a rock collection mission to Mars, which just became the Perseverance rover.
But they found a mushroom instead. Fuck!
But it was red. Red on Mars. Now on the surface of the red planet, a mission to Jupiter and its moon. Jesus Christ.
It's moan.
It's
moan, your clitus.
Yeah. When it penetrated the surface of Uranus, it moaned. Yeah, haha, I know. Okay, this whole section.
I get it.
We're clipping the whole thing. Okay, and it's Moan Europa, which is currently being prepared for launch in 2024. It is called the Europa Clipper Space English.
Fucking hell, who named that? Brilliant job.
Yeah. It has at least 13
numerous
moons.
Look at that photo of your rectum. That it's just why? Oh, we got to go there. Why? It's dull, featureless.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing going on there, is there? It's not like we're gonna land a fucking probe there. Like, oh my god, an Arby's. There's nothing there. At least with Mars, you can see there's fucking storms and shit going on. Jupiter's got some weird shit going on as well, but Uranus is just a fucking boring. We can do better.
Your anus is boring.
Well, it has a function.
Let's just move on, for God's sake.
All right, that's probably for the best.
All right, look, why Koreans should soon... Why can't I read? What the fuck is happening? Why Koreans could soon become a year younger.
In your defense, Polly, that is not actually a sentence I've ever fucking heard before.
I know. Soon Koreans could become a year younger. There, let's just defuck your sentence.
Possibly be seen as younger.
I did not realize this.
Terribly written.
In Korean style, whatever. In South Korea, when a baby is born, they are considered 1 year old. Come New Year's Day, they gain another year. This means a baby born in December could be considered 2 years old in just a few weeks. But this, quote, Korean age method soon may change as the country's president-elect, Yoon Suk-yeol, is pushing for the centuries-old method. Leave it alone, man.
Korea, that sucks and is stupid. Do better.
Yeah. So,
but then that's how we've been measuring centuries, isn't it? Like that's why we're in the fucking 21st century now instead of the 20th century.
Yeah,
It's because when it first started, we went, all right, this is century 1.
So 1 question, 3 answers. Now, here's where the interesting stuff. I don't know. At least to me at 4 o'clock in the morning. There are 3 ways to count one's age in Korea. Officially, the country used the international counting system using a person's birth date in most legal definitions and administrative processes since 1962. The country also has another official way to count age in which babies are born at age 0 and gain a year as of January 1st. Every January 1st. Bubble. Doc, thank you for the $2. Polly, do you smell toast? Seeing flickering lights? Smile in the mirror for me. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you for the concern, though. It's just a little difficulty reading today for some reason.
There's going to be like a load of fucking 18-year-olds, just, going out, getting drunk and everything because they're like, come on, boys, as of tomorrow, we're not legally allowed to drink for another year.
Yeah, and then there's the Korean age method, which is used more typically by everyone in society, where everyone is automatically a year old at birth and become a year older on New Year's Day, regardless of their birth date. As of New Year's Day is when you clock up. Fuck your birthday.
What the fuck? Well, that explains why there's such a globally dominating power then, doesn't it?
And why all the Hollywood weirdos are after circumcised Korean skin.
And albino hands.
This is disgusting.
Yeah, I was trying to crack a joke about Holly weirdos, and you brought it back to that, huh? That's a real thing. I didn't make that up, by the way. The circumcision skin is a facial treatment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that was...
Yeah.
Yes, the Seal Bonk is back, Molly Okami. I clued into that when I added the new 750.
Molly is back!
Kimberley juvenile crime puts all eyes on Western Australia government as communities wait for long-term solutions. Everything's going up in flames. Everything. It's just, there's a crime wave down there. 2 months after the Western Australian government promised a swift and multi-layered response to escalating juvenile crime in Kimberley, significant questions remain on what is being put on the table. Empty, hollow promises like every other Western politician? Because they only have one lever, and it's called legislation, and they don't really know how to fix it. Generally, it requires more taxes. I don't know.
Yeah, every solution somehow is equal to more money and more power to a certain political party.
Yeah. Announced in February after a string of highly publicized attacks on police officers by juvenile offenders, Operation Regional Shield saw 24 additional police officers deployed to Kimberley. Wait.
Wow.
24 cops, and you called it Operation Regional Shield?
It's still a better name than the Europa Clipper.
Europa.
What? Europa? What's wrong with me?
I was like, what are you talking about?
I'm fucking EU on my mind, mate.
But last week, news of the operation's expansion into Port Hedland and other something communities was quickly followed by a spate of similar crimes across Kimberley towns. In something, a couple staying at a local caravan park reported an attempted armed robbery by a juvenile wielding a stick and trying to steal their four-wheel drive.
Look out!
He's got a stick!
Oh, it's nice to see that
Terrifying.
kids are branching out, isn't it?
Like, I mean, they don't fuck around. They chase him down. I don't care if you just had a stick. You tried to steal someone's four-wheel drive and then set the motherfucker on fire to cover the evidence. Huh.
Dick.
Why does my cat wake me up so early? And what can I do about it?
It shreds you.
How's his wife?
I don't care about the article. I'm here for just the picture.
Thank you, Getty Images.
It looks like a cross-eyed little shit, man. Dude, I heard my cat do something for the first time ever today. That little shit was snoring.
Really?
Yeah, she was
I've heard
laying in
cats
bed.
snore before. Is that a...
It's not the first time I ever heard it. I took a nap and I woke up. And I look over and I pet the cat and it like kind of squirms a little bit. And it's like, ew. Pick it up and put it on the floor.
Yeah. You get off the bed, you snoring bastard.
I just, like, the cat's creeping, right? It's up. It's already, like, ate and had a little drink of water. It's bored now. Time to go fuck with the human. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, dun, 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 as it peers over the comforter.
Bubbles.
Yeah, that picture's just for the cat owners out there. I thought they might get a kick out of that. Because I'm certain that they have looked over in the early morning to see this before the pounce.
Backstood snoring is only okay when you do it, huh? Yes! It's absolutely correct because I'm not bothering me.
Man, Zach just called you the fuck out.
Well, he's right. I'm not bothering me.
I've bothered me with stuff. I've snored to the point that it's woken myself up.
I have not.
Ooh, Weeble legs. A Toad donated $3 with nothing to say because, God, what can you say about the Weeble legs?
Yes, it's all there, isn't it? It's all there.
Speak for themselves.
I like snoring.
Yourself?
I mean, I live alone, so it doesn't bother anyone anyway. But it means that I'm having a good sleep.
Who wants to see a hot air balloon crash?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, no.
Dramatic vision shows hot air balloon crash landing near Melbourne unit block.
Did it crash or land? Make your mind up, headline.
Actually, I want to double check.
Get it together. Headline.
Yeah. Get a job.
Headline.
Headline.
There we go. Want to make sure you guys can hear it. So fake gamer cat for the $4. Cats are little assholes, but that's the best thing about owning a cat. I didn't even think about the kitty paratrooper. That's the morning pounce, right?
That's how it's waking you up, yes. It's screaming in your ear.
Thank you, fake gamer cat. Smoker's cough. Okay. So, there they are, and this is from within the basket, and it's less dramatic than you would think. It's
Basket.
We can find out what it's like to hot air balloon crash. Sorry, left ear only, apparently.
Now we went for the double basket.
Oh, we're in the trees. Oh, he's getting a grip.
Dry.
We're going down. Oh, no. Ah.
Dude, this is the least dramatic crash I have ever seen.
Yeah. What? Listen to the sound when it hits.
Might have a
I know that
backache
noise.
after that.
Are you okay?
Again.
Oh. That's exactly the sound I make when I take a big shit. Oh God, thank you, Lord.
So,
that evil is out of me.
I thought it was gonna be a huge thing. Like they were gonna crash and the balloon was gonna keep going, so it was gonna be dragging the basket behind it. Like I thought it was gonna be all super dramatic like that. It's like no, they just kind of landed. Like if you jumped off of a fucking deck that was a little too high at a backyard party, you know what I'm talking about. Like it.
Like
You land a little funny. You're like, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Fucking hubcaps flying out everywhere.
So I was kind of disappointed, but at the same time, kind of okay. If you go up in a hot air balloon, the worst case scenario is not that bad.
No.
Yeah.
No.
There was
I won't.
was a woman who is a famous balloonist from a long time ago, Susan something I think it was, and she died because she went up and she started letting off a load of fireworks, and that caught the canvas on fire, and she just fell out of the sky.
Huh.
See, that's a crash.
Yeah, no. Nope. Nope.
Charges.
At least
Man
if a
assaulted
plane
Bloomington
crashes, I'm
Hotel
dying.
employee with wizard wand.
He had a stick.
He did,
See, like,
he did have a
It's
stick.
Leviosa, not Leviosa, and whacked him with it.
Bloody hell, was that a Harry Potter reference, Sinatra?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
The only one I know.
That'll do. That's fine. That's
In
enough.
Bloomington, Minnesota, according to Fox 9, a 29-year-old Woodbury man is charged with a...
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Sorry.
Okay.
I have some breaking news.
Shoot.
The Capitol has issued an evacuation just now because of an unidentified aircraft.
Run the country!
Capital of your state or of the country?
No, United States Capitol Police are tracking an aircraft that's a possible threat to the Capitol complex. Everyone is evacuating right now. Evacuate the U.S. Capitol, Capitol Visiting Center, Hart, Dirkskin, Russell, Cannon, Rayburn, Liberty of Congress, Jefferson, Madison, and Adams. Happening right now.
Capital's had it bad past couple of days, hasn't it? There was that fox that was going around biting Democrats. That chicken that wandered in.
And I was just scrolling Twitter. It didn't even occur to me until I saw that. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Shit. 5 U.S. Navy E-6Bs are now airborne.
Yeah, I'm looking at, schnews right now regarding it. Police order evacuation. Aircraft threat, the full information that's available is ordered the evacuation of the police complex, of the Capitol complex, rather, saying that they're tracking.
Literally
aircraft.
just happened.
Yeah. And the entire complex, if you guys don't know, is fucking massive because it's, all of the various senatorial buildings where the Judiciary Committee meets and everything. Like, it's not just the building with the dome. Like, it's the entire area. That's fucking huge. That's a lot of people to evacuate. Huh.
Well, I hope AOC's okay this time.
Right?
Yeah, I'm seeing this from like 5 minutes ago.
It's fucking weird, though, isn't it? They're like, oh, shit, there's an aircraft heading towards the Capitol. It's posing a threat. Everyone go outside!
Well, let's say it crashes into the building and the building starts collapsing in on itself. Everyone go outside. Yeah, what are your other options?
Yeah. I guess it has happened, yeah.
Yeah. But, I'm glad Salon is right in the middle of this news with Oath Keepers in the January 6th texts. Thanks, Salon. Way to stay up on the important stuff, you fucking scum. Yeah, same aircraft that poses a probable threat.
Interesting.
If it's just some jackass with a Cessna, you are gonna have problems, my friend.
I'll bet you that's exactly what it is too. Some fucking dummy not flying their plane properly.
It's a balloon. It's a hot air balloon. We literally just had an article about it.
Alamo, thank you for the $1.99. Thank you for not blocking that glorious painting. Chat, smash like, fuckers. What glorious painting?
One in the background of the stream.
Oh, thank you for not blocking that. Gotcha, Alamo. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's my favorite painting of all time. Washington Crossing the Delaware by Lutz. It's a fucking amazing painting. It's also
Sinatra get blocked, but at least the painting's still visible.
Well, I could go ahead and block me. I don't give a fuck about that as long as the painting's still there. Oh, wait a minute. I think I moved you. Yeah, hold on. Display capture. Here. I don't know. How can I show you fuckers? Here. There.
That's all right.
There it is. Ooh, nice.
Turning up the time away, you shot me!
Cult of Krill, thank you for the 750. Odds on this being a false flag? If it is, the earmark of it would be January 6th Oath Keepers and 3%ers behind threat to President Biden and Governor Whitmer. If that's what you hear, then you know. You know?
I mean, it's just the word aircraft is quite ambiguous in this respect, isn't it? There was a couple of years ago when it was a major airport in Britain was shut down for, so long because someone was flying a drone around there. Just a regular fucking drone. But it's because, this I don't know, can you say a no-fly zone or something like that? I don't know.
Yeah, it's restricted airspace. Yeah.
That's better, yeah. No-fly zone, that's something a little more military-based, doesn't it?
Hmm.
But like they didn't fuck around with that anyway. It was just someone taking photos. But they don't fuck around with that shit. It could be some of those bloody juveniles in Melbourne.
Mm-hmm. Molly Okami, Wednesday's AAA. Come for the Otter, stay for the painting. If you look closely, you'll notice that painting is also hanging in Noir Bar. Along with several pieces of Far's art and the original Revolutionary War flag, and there's a dildo if you look very closely somewhere.
Yeah, he's normally presenting it.
This is a very complex bar. I spent a lot of time putting it together. So, where the fuck were we? Sinatra, stay up on the news. We're relying on you.
Hot air balloon.
I'm keeping an eye out.
All right. Oh, yes.
But I have to pee. I'll keep an eye out when I get.
Here we are.
Oh, yeah.
Charges. Man assaulted in Bloomington with wizard.
One thing I knew for sure was this. Every son of a bitch that worked for him. They were all gonna be better off dead.
Gamer Valine, I am going to choose to read what you wrote. This better not connect to that capital thing, that's all I'm saying. Gamer Valine, thank you for the $9. Prowler's weird. Andrews is a lot closer than Pwnage River? I only know the Potomac. I don't know. I mean, I get they are electronic warfare, but F-22s and F-16s are closer to the capital. You misspelled capital. Prowler's weird. Andrews is a lot closer. But I mean, Anacostia Bowling is even closer than that. Right? So, like, why would they be... And why the fuck would you ever fly your plane anywhere near where, like, Anacostia Bowling is? I mean, they could...
I'm back.
You're back? You left?
Yeah. I said I have to go pee real quick, then I'll keep my eye on it.
Did you hear that, Drunkle?
Nope.
Did you
mute? I said it.
You got to mute after you say things, not before.
I didn't mute.
All right, I'm going to choose to believe you.
Oh, you know what? You were right. It was a little fucking Cessna plane.
Was it?
Yeah.
Why would you fly a fucking Cessna near a military airport? A giant ass one at that. The fuck's wrong with you?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
All right. Here we go. Woodbury man charged with assault accused of pointing a wizard wand at a hotel employee while using racist slurs. Skylar Eros Dupree Thomas, 29 of Woodbury, is charged with 5th-degree assault and trespassing in connection with the incident. He had previously been trespassed from the hotel in November. Yeah, I read that right. Thomas, who had previously been trespassed from the hotel. What? What are you doing, Melissa Turnton? That's not a sentence.
Trespassing on the English language, Melissa.
Used a 16-inch wand he made out of a stick during the incident, which prompted a hotel employee to pull out a gun in an effort to defend himself. You put down the stick, kid.
We don't do witchcraft in these parts.
Thomas admitted to having a, quote, wand on him. Police knew from a previous call Thomas was referring to a stick he fashioned to look like a wizard's wand. The wand is about 16 inches long and has a hard-pointed metal part at the end and has a knife-like appearance, the complaint says.
I love that it's a wand he made out of a stick. You're like, well, yeah, no shit. Someone's trying to keep the word count high, aren't they, on this one?
Yeah. The worker then walked about 6 feet behind Thomas as Thomas exited the hotel, but that's when Thomas pulled out the wand, which the employee thought was a 12-inch knife, but they were wrong.
What?
It was a 16-inch stick.
You couldn't have been more wrong.
You were 4 inches off. Witnesses told police the hotel employee politely asked Thomas to leave the hotel, and Thomas responded with racial slurs.
The only thing I knew for sure was this: every son of a bitch that worked for him. They were all gonna be better off dead.
Wait, hold on. I think...
What do you think?
I'm going to read this out in the most recent tweet.
All right.
Breaking. We've just been evacuated from the U.S. Capitol because of reports that police are telling us is an aircraft intrusion. We can't be sure of the reason, but this plane is doing slow laps above us and around the Capitol. Police tweeted out that there is no longer a threat. Also not sure it's connected, but there appears to be people that parachuted out of a plane at one point. Their landing zone was nowhere near the Capitol. Things have calmed down dramatically, but for a good 15 minutes it was pretty frantic. Alarms were loud, intense, and Capitol Police were not messing around. So, this is the scene right now. I'm going to send you this video on Twitter if you want to put it up. Like, it's just cops walking around with guns. Like, big guns.
Copy link. Boom. Boom. Let's do it!
This was after the supposed all clear. It doesn't look all clear to me.
Yeah.
It's a little too clear.
Yeah. It's probably a jumper. It's so weird to see. I mean, they're right down Independence.
So weird.
Yeah. That's around the National Mall. I mean, Lincoln Memorial's off to your far, far right. To orientate you.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. People don't fly over there. Or DC in general. Just, what are you doing?
Yeah, place is a hole.
Well, technically it's a swamp, but, you know.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
quite literally built on a swamp. I mean, it's right
Oh, no
beside the
way.
Potomac River. Yeah.
Cat couldn't see it.
Huh.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, y'all. Shit.
It was just police sauntering around.
Yeah, I forgot. It was just police sauntering, but they want to see the saunter.
All right.
Someone might sashay.
I'm not seeing any sashaying.
This is weird for an all clear.
Yeah. There's Independence, and that's the street that's running, in front of you, as opposed to parallel to you, and then off to the far right is where the Lincoln Memorial is, and that's what constitutes. This is what constitutes the beginning of the National Mall, Capitol Building, and then all the way to the right is where the National Mall ends at the Lincoln Memorial. So yeah, that's prime strange territory to be flying fucking your aircraft.
Turning of the time away, you shot me!
Gamer Valine, excuse me. Thank you for the $9. Yeah, even my guy asked why prowlers and what aren't they telling us? Yeah, it's a little weird. Cult Krill says, I put $10 on it that it was the Golden Knights, the Army parachuting team, parachuting into a baseball game or some shit, and the plane was misidentified. No, that one, Jesus.
I could see that.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Amer Valine. Fucking hell. Tom, thank you for the $11. Otter Red Dawn. Fuck. Control your water ferrets. No, release the ferrets. The planes are coming. What the hell? It's. We need all otters on deck. Damn it. Makes sense to me.
I don't know. Otters would be very much the Navy, though, wouldn't they?
Well, even the Marines are part of the Navy. Those are Otter Marines.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Where were we? Oh, yes, right here. Suspects started Home Depot fire in San Jose while shoplifting, DA says.
Oh, no, I saw the aftermath of that fire was
Look
insane.
at that.
Yeah.
Now, this guy's story is, or this story of this guy's actions are fucking phenomenal. It bears the reading, okay? Dylan J. Cruz Gog, I don't give a fuck, 27, appeared in court. Yeah. He lit the fire intentionally in an aisle while stealing tools, authorities said, although they didn't go into specifics. However, the specifics to follow are hilarious. After the fire, which gutted the hardware store, earlier in the month, Gog allegedly went on a robbery spree, according to Santa Clara County District Office. He stole 45 pairs of Levi's jeans, a keyboard, and a guitar from Guitar Center, and 14 pairs of sunglasses from a sunglasses hut. Santa Cruz County said Gog lit the Home Depot on fire and tried to walk out with a cart containing $1,000 worth of tools. The evidence shows that the suspect, who had earlier in that day stolen items from a nearby Bass Pro shop, lit the fire in Home Depot and tried to leave the store with a cart containing the stolen tools. He was stopped by a Home Depot employee and then fled in another person's car. I mean, holy fuck, bro.
I think he just likes stealing.
Yeah.
I think so.
The fire has raised questions about safety inside of the Home Depot. The sprinkler system apparently did not activate as the flames raced through the aisles, forcing panicked shoppers and employees to run for safety. I would really be looking to this honest-faced individual for the problem as opposed... I mean, it's not good your sprinklers didn't work, yeah, but it's like, we really need to, write up some legislation regarding fire sprinklers. How about recidivist criminals that are on arson-based theft sprees get more time? How about that legislation? Earlier in the month, he stole all the things. I mean, sunglasses, Levi's jeans, fucking melon baller.
Keyboard!
I mean, yeah, keyboard. This guy's stealing all this shit. It doesn't matter.
Was it a computer keyboard or like a Yamaha keyboard?
Well, considering that it was, he also stole some shit from Guitar Land or whatever the fuck, I'm willing to bet it was, maybe it was a keytar, and we all got lucky and he wants to bring the 80s back.
He's starting a 14-man band.
That's too bad about the fucking, look, the whole thing's just gone up. That's, like, the value of the merchandise in there alone is millions upon millions upon millions. You know what I mean?
Oh, the least. They have, like, 1,000, 5,000, like, their appliance section in and of itself is probably worth at least $1 million.
Yeah. And I mean, and this fucker lights a fire just to kind of cover his escape. And like, miserable bastard who's willing to steal like tiny little items too. Like, oh, look, it's a pack of guitar picks for $5. I'll grab that too. Here, quick, let me throw a firebomb.
They have like a fire extinguisher aisle.
Now that would have been actually interesting.
Huh.
A hyper-vigilant shopper runs over to the fire extinguisher aisle and put the flames out before they could cause much damage. It would be awesome. Not quite up to the level of Narwhal Tusk Man, but getting there.
Witnesses say they overheard the hero saying, "Now is my time to shine."
Yeah. I've been waiting for this day. And Sam was in chat. Hey, Sam, how's it going? And he says, nah, Polly, they have to be seen to be doing something. The EU Commission is showing them up in terms of hyper-regulation. Yeah, we got to do something. Did someone just open a can?
No, I have those electric lighters.
Oh. Okay, you ready? You ready for one of my favorite stories of the day? You ready?
Yes.
Man hands officers meth instead of registration at traffic stop.
Oh,
this
you
man.
fucked up, Roy.
Now, does this look like the kind of guy?
Look he gave the cop.
What's that?
It's the same looks he gave the cop.
I mean, this is the graphic of an honest face. Artists out there, freeze frame, take this picture if you want to. You need to model the honest man. This is him.
Yeah. The poor guy. Oh shit. That's him. Like he's just like, yeah, that's me. I bet you're wondering how I got into this position.
Right? It's okay. So our boy Roy here. In West Virginia, of all places. Now imagine my shock. On April 17th, officers of the Bridgeport Police Department were conducting a traffic stop on a vehicle for improper registration. Officers spoke with the vehicle's driver, Roy Porter, 57, who handed the officers a packet that they thought was his registration of the vehicle. However, a small plastic bag fell out. Inside the bag were a couple of pieces of, quote, crystal-like substance, and officers led a canine unit around the vehicle to perform a free air sniff, which resulted in positive identification. According to the complaint, Porter was found to be in possession of 4 grams of meth, and a passenger in the vehicle, Jared Mail, 21, of Salem, had fucking hell, 220 grams of meth.
Oh, Roy, you fucked up.
Roy.
That's a good bit of meth.
Roy, what were you doing driving with Jared that night? You only had 4 grams. He had 220. Was he holding out on you?
Jared was holding out on Roy, Polly.
He looks Biden level confused when the Easter Bunny shows up. You know what I mean?
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, that video. Oh my God.
I mean, I legitimately don't. I want to know what was going through Biden's mind. It's like, God, the Easter Bunny's real. Or, fuck, more hallucinations. I've already taken my 7 doses of meds today. I want to know what he was thinking. We can't count on clear thinking from a man any more than this guy. Oh, hell yeah.
Sin City 2.
Oh, Jessica Alba.
Dinner harder.
Yeah,
Sinner harder.
I forgot. I had it loop so many times just because, like, my God, right? I forgot to turn off the. That's supposed to be Muppet Chunks for $10, but Tan Sal, thank you for the $10, and thank you for the look at Jessica Alba on a non-noir bar night. Looks like Adam Sessler with hair. Makes sense, since Sessler himself was rumored to be a meth head. Who's Sessler?
I don't know.
Adam Sandler? I could see this as Adam Sandler in a few years.
But he has hair.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what he said. Looks like Adam Sessler with hair. Adam Sandler with hair. What? I don't know who Adam Sessler is. I'm trying to work. Fuck, I don't know.
Only there was a search engine that you could put the name into.
Well, if I weren't running a stream, yeah, that's something that could be done easily. You know what would be easier is somebody who's just sitting there talking into a mic, putting it into a search engine. Do we have anybody like that here now?
I don't even know how to spell Sessler.
Sessler.
Oh, Adam Sessler is a person.
Okay.
Oh my God, it does look like him. A journalist. Holy shit. Hold on. Copy. Address. Ollie Dupe. Yep. Oh wow, we just put the picture in.
Copy link. Boom. 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 Yeah.
Really?
Well, I mean, after some meth, no one's going to look their best.
I don't know. Looks more like Bruce Willis's stunt double.
Oh, well, yeah.
Like they could stunt double for Kane.
Or an egg. Oh, the wrestler Kane. Yeah, that could work. Yeah.
Okay, you ready for the weirdest story of the day?
No.
What, that? Really?
Yeah. Illinois man inhales drill bit into lung during dentist visit.
Oh.
You know the little bits on the air tools that they use for fillings and whatnot? Yeah. Doctors believe that inhaling just before he coughed sent the metal object deep into the 60-year-old's airways. And there it is.
No.
I will play the video if you're interested.
Nope. Veto.
Well, it's not the inhalation, it's the removal.
It's the good bit. It's the happy ending.
He inhaled it all the way into the lower lobe of his left lung. And doctors are like, how the fuck did it even get down that far? That's the shocking part. And so they had to use a specialized tool that they use for deep examination of the lungs for lung cancer. They teamed up to try a newer device, one not designed for removing foreign objects. It's more for early detection of cancer, especially lung cancer. He said it's the size of a catheter. The video of the scan showed the medical team was able to navigate down the narrow airways, reach the drill bit piece, and pull it out without any harm to the patient.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah. And so they had to, like, do it, Polly, do it!
God, I'd be panicking, man.
Who wants to join the 500 club? You join the 500 club, we'll play the whole fucking video. There you go.
And I'll eat the mushroom.
the purple one?
Yeah, fuck it.
Or the washroom?
Washroom. I like that. That's good.
Moving along. Very naughty intruder almost ruins kids' Easter egg hunt. This adorable wallaby. Okay, so they hit a bunch of eggs, right?
Very naughty.
Yeah. This kid's kind of adorable, okay? This little guy was brought into care as an infant when his mother was killed by a car. Aw. Okay, he's now a 20-kilogram adult, this little wallaby, and they hit a bunch
seeking revenge on the car.
They hit a bunch of Easter eggs around the yard, and this little guy ran around to gather them all and wouldn't stop till he found them.
Children were crying.
Yeah, it's like, you bastard, but you're so adorable. It's
like you got the advert on the right as well. Everyone pays kids price, and the wallaby's like, yeah, they're gonna pay the price, all right. I know wallabies are cool though because they're like kangaroos that aren't assholes.
Yeah, smaller, more manageable.
Yeah.
Yeah, kangaroos aren't assholes, and they don't become what do you want to call it?
Rapists?
Well, no, like, you know, like the super huge, buff, muscular kangaroos that are just scary and should be shot on sight. You know them?
Yeah.
Rapists?
Yeah. They do, though. They do.
I didn't know they were rapists.
Well, they can be.
Rappers.
Look at those, you know, those shoulders, mate.
Oh, his tiny little hands. I find that so adorable that he just hopped around and gathered up all. See, there he is, hopping around, grabbing all the Easter eggs that they bothered to hide for the kids. And, well, I don't know, they're colorful, like, aromatic eggs. So he's like, oh, well, I want them. And so he went and found them all. I don't know.
And then they wrapped him up in a blanket because he was traumatized, the poor thing.
Because he was just too adorable to not. You know what I mean? It's what it came down to.
They thought he could do no harm.
Mm-hmm.
They were wrong.
Okay. Family discover hidden room behind fake wall. Holy shit.
That's what the person who was hiding in there said.
No. Okay, so here's the thing. A family in the United States has made a shocking discovery after moving into a new home, uncovering a fake wall containing a hidden room with rations and medical supplies inside. The family,
cool,
from Nevada, etc., intrigued by the extra space, they decided to investigate what it was for. So we cut a hole in the wall to find out why it was cut off. And so there it is from the outside.
That's why you buy. If you were renting, you wouldn't be able to do that.
He climbs in, and that's how big the fucking space is in the back, with bins. They found large plastic containers filled with medical supplies, canned and dried food and water, leading them to believe it was a doomsday prepper's pantry.
That's my wet dream.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no doubt. There's an empty shelf in here, she said, panning from floor to ceiling across the shelving. That's fucking fantastic. And they contacted the previous owner, and the owner was like, there's a what room in the where now? The previous owner didn't know either.
If I found this shit, I would never say a fucking word.
Yeah, until a wallaby comes and eats all your food.
Yeah.
I would never say a fucking word.
I still got the long video ready for play if anyone feels like being a fucking 500 Club member. Just saying.
Sounds like a threat. Behave from playing the long video.
Anyone want to discuss the rest of chat? Go ahead. And you get the peak of epic manliness clip. I mean, what more could one ask? Now, speaking of secret rooms, Sam and I were talking about secret rooms just the other night, and it brings up one of my favorite channels on YouTube, because I love ambiance channels. You want to see the awesomest secret room of them all? Watch this video.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so this, for your record, this is New Bliss. You should...
Not real.
You should go sub... No, he's just an amazing digital artist. Created all this with Blender, which is free software, and Photoshop, which is far from free. But just Blender and Photoshop. New Bliss has stepped up his game with the ambiance music. Always has a nice background for you to look at. Well, a crackling fire, windstorm, rain, that kind of stuff, right? Look, but now he started animating the beginning of his videos. You want to see the coolest secret room ever? Watch this. Secret library room.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he did it.
Ow!
Toe, you crazy bastard. Toe says for the $500 and joins the 500 club. Fine, do it. Well, I have no choice. Here we go.
Wait, before you do that, I have
What, to go to the bathroom? No, you're going to sit here and watch,
no,
sir.
I have other news. I know you weren't. I know you weren't super fond of the dude, but sources are confirming that CRP was killed by the Azov Battalion.
What?
Yeah.
He went there and actually got KIA.
No, he lived there.
He lived. Okay, I thought he was in somewhere else in Europe. He actually lives there. I thought he went there.
No, he lived in Ukraine for a long time. But he just posted a thing. I asked him if it was real. He said that the source is pretty legitimate. Gonzo Laura, a Chilean social media influencer who lived in Charkov, Ukraine, was kidnapped, tortured, and murdered by the Ukrainian unit, the Azov Battalion.
Damn. Coach Red Pill, what the fuck? He was killed by whom?
The Azov, the Nazis. The actual Nazis.
The actual Nazis.
Yeah, the Azov Battalion.
And how's that confirmed that it wasn't like the Russians or friendly fire or whatever the fuck? I mean, you know, fog of war, etc., right?
I don't know. It just says that he was kidnapped and killed by him because he was posting pro-Russia stuff from Ukraine.
Because he was posting pro-Russia stuff?
Yeah.
That was their claim, or he was?
No, he was. Well, he wasn't really. He was just saying, okay, this is what's actually happening. I don't know. More as it comes out, I guess, but yeah, he like literally right before he died. I suppose I go Alonzo Arthur. Right before he was kidnapped, it said, "You want to learn the truth about the Zelensky regime?" And he put a bunch of names. He said, "If you don't hear from me in 12 hours, put my name on this list."
Okay.
And that was like a week before the last thing he posted was civilians murdered in Mariupol. That's the last thing he posted.
Huh.
Anyway, so the removal.
Yeah, well, you know what? Alamo Gulf Citizen said something like this. That's all you get for $500? Are you fucking kidding me? One more time. That's one of the manliest moments in cinema history. What do you mean that's all you get? Am I out of touch?
That's fantastic.
I mean, every time I see that, I'm like, that is so fucking awesome. I want to be covered in mud with a bunch of makeshift weapons to take on an alien with a torch screaming, "Come and get it, motherfucker. I wish you would." I mean...
Dude, my 500 is a clip from the Broly movie.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Right.
I don't think I even have a 500.
That's a war cry, Shadow Claws. Exactly. It's like, this is, yes. You have declared war on me and my men. You've killed them all. I'm the last surviving one. We are going to do this hand to hand, fucker. You've got laser-guided plasma bolts or whatever the fuck he was firing from his shoulder, and all I got is makeshift weaponry, and we're going to do this. He made his own bow and arrow, for Christ's sake. And
spiky traps.
And spiky traps, yeah. And, handmade grenades with leaves and shit, remember? Dump the gunpowder into the leaves, and yeah, he was ready. Polly, out of touch? No. Right? Okay, anyway, time for the full clip. Let's go full screen.
An inch-long dental drill bit lodged deep in Tom Josie's lung.
So this guy's 60, but he's a well 60. You know, he's not some...
Doing all right.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
How did this happen?
Well, I don't know. I was at the dentist getting a tooth filled. And the next thing I knew, I was told I swallowed.
Next thing I knew, the dentist was panicking his tits off. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Well,
oh my god.
yeah, right? Because, I mean, it is just like a little air drill. There's the filling bit, super hard metal, and... Oh.
What me? Oh, I'm not even on the screen.
So, I mean, for anyone who's ever used a tool, like Gamer Valine, like, what's wrong with your chuck? Like, that shit should grip those bits tight as hell so people don't, you know, inhale them. They are spinning rather fast, after all. Don't you tighten up your Dremel bits? I know I do. And I'm not sticking those things in people's mouths.
How do you get the information that you need from people?
Do you want to read that one before I continue on with the video?
It's Cotton Creel for $7.77 saying just take the bacon burger clip and set that to 500. Yeah, it could be a possibility. I don't. For 500, you want something. Well, you want something a bit special, don't you? Like the manliest clip ever.
Yes. Or,
you know,
what's Sinatra's 1000? The star? Black starring?
No, not anymore.
No? Okay.
It's a cutaway scene where it starts off with Vegeta giving the monologue during the Tournament of Power, and it cuts away to him powering up to the Super Saiyan Blue Evolved, which is why when it cuts back to the regular scene, whoever hit the comma. Yes,
I was just gonna say
whoever the stream boss is after hitting the comma has the Super Saiyan Blue Evolved aura around their stream boss.
Oh, fuck! See, you thought it out. I like that. Yeah, mine's just a super rare gold Otter card, but it is super rare.
I thought that out too.
I got the actual Queen of England.
Beating ninjas and shit. Yeah. So
fuck yeah.
So let's find out
This
and
tool.
watch.
So I didn't really even feel it going down. All I did was really felt the cough.
Okay.
Doctors
Let me
believe
time
that
out pair to pair, please.
Pair to bear. You son of a
Son of a bit.
a bit of a
That was all right.
Yeah, I'm
That
okay
was
with
all right.
it. I'm okay with it.
You're ready to be a father.
Pair to bear's good people. Not right now, but generally. Jesus Christ. Do you notice that the ruler says French catheter on it? Why? Is that what the French use as a catheter? A wide stainless steel ruler? Sam.
The French have been,
explain this to
taking
us.
the piss for a long time.
Motherfucker, you too, huh?
Come on.
Just say you. Hey, anyway.
Inhaling just before he coughed sent the metal object deep into the 60-year-old maintenance worker's airwaves. So deep, says pulmonary expert Dr. Abdul Al-Reyes, that normal scopes couldn't reach it.
When I saw the CAT scan and where that object is sitting, it was really far down on the right lower lobe of the lung.
What happens if he can't get it out? And really, the answer was...
The right lower lobe.
Dr.
of his
Al-Reyes
lung.
and the
Imagine all
Aurora
the way
Kenosha
down,
team
like,
decided
picture
to
where
try
that
a
is. That's
newer
at the bottom of
device,
your rib
one
cage.
not designed
I
for
can
removing
one-up you,
foreign
motherfuckers.
objects.
It's more for early detection of cancer.
A wire shoved from my crotch up to my brain.
Oh, yeah, right. But this is going into someone's lung to get, like, I don't know.
They had to go through my heart.
I'm not trying to compare.
I am.
Oh, fucking contest.
But you
would
could
like to
use it for
compare
this.
Exactly right. The reason is this. The size of
At
this
any rate,
catheter...
that is what we're going to try to do.
Gamer Villain, thank you for the 350. I was going to do. I don't use a Dremel at work, so fuck if I know. Maybe you should have relaxed the throat. Oh my god. I don't think he's a male prostitute, Valine. I don't think he's got experience at, taking the whole nine.
Nine?
And I never said you used a Dremel at work. I meant you were someone familiar with tools with the idea. I'm not even going to bother to try and explain.
You know what a toast sent me?
What?
A bottle of old Fitz 11.
Oh, Jesus. Nice. Like I told you, not even available in my area, man.
Same. I don't know where the fuck he gets it.
I still don't even know where the fucking... I mean, there's no Stag Junior around these parts. I mean, there is now in my home under light in its own special enclave spot. But like,
dude,
at stores, no.
I got super lucky to get the one I got.
Okay, a toes video. Come on, guys. Look, he's pointing at the catheter in this little thing. Okay.
As you can see from the video of the scan, the medical team was able to navigate the narrow airwaves and reach the drill piece and pull it out without any...
Let's watch that again.
I regret looking. No,
the airways all the way down through the bronchial tubes. That thing is sharp as fuck, and they're having to pull it out and make sure they're not like ripping his lung tissue. This is Stephen Strange. Remember Doctor Strange, where he was able to... This guy is Stephen Strange.
As you can see from the video of the scan, the medical team was able to navigate the narrow airwaves and reach the drill piece and pull it out without any harm to the patient.
Damn! Like, well done, Dr. MD with the unidentifiable accent. Well fucking done.
You're still getting sued, though.
No. I mean, that's not the dentist. That's the doctor who fixed the dentist's fuck up.
And the dentist has fled the fucking country.
Dude, well, there's a good... Would you sue the dentist? Would you?
Oh my God, I think I would punch and sue.
You'd actually, like, the judge would write that into, be like, right, you've got to pay out $500,000 and let him punch you in the face.
Like Dr. Zach is like, it's stuck for a second. Look, it's got like goo.
It did, yeah.
It's got goo all around it.
Right to goo. Ato says, I hope you like it. Dude, I'm really up in the air if that's going to be my new go-to Comet juice, or I'm saving that for when I get a house. Because right now it's on a shelf next to my Old Fitz 14 and my Johnny Walker Blue. And that is my, like, okay, this is an occasion drink. But I think that's going to be the new go-to Comet juice.
Oh, hey, guess where this happened? Kenosha.
Okay. All right, let's burn it down again, boys.
What? I think we're having two conversations here. What happened?
Oh, let's burn Kenosha down again.
Oh, because of the...
dentist.
It was racist dentistry?
No, not racist, just bad dentistry.
Bad
dentistry. Not a drill.
I don't think that bad dentistry should be let off easily. Like, my dentist fucked up really bad, and I think the dude's like 80 now. If I ever saw him, I would punch him until his head turned to dust.
Well, that raises a question. Should I sue? Should I? Jesus Christ, that's two. It wasn't even 30 seconds, Drunkle, between them. You gotta let me get over the full body shivers. I mean, jeez.
I'm quite proud of that one. I'm ashamed of the others, but that one, I'm proud of that one.
It's a shitty dig.
You fuck both of you, man. Seriously, fuck both of you. Okay, let's go back to the secret library room. Look. And then it shuts behind him. And then fades.
All starts slowly closing in.
Now, you can hear like I love the fire and the rain and the crackle.
That is what we're going to try to do.
Drunkle, is that a bit?
And Churchill and you fuckers, fuck both. I'm gonna start timing out co-hosts in a second, man. I don't even know how to do that. I don't know how to, but I'll figure it out. Damn it, Gamerly, thank you for the 350. How would you do? And it was nice ambiance because I could picture Winston Churchill sitting in a room like this. I think that's the color code banding they use for grit and drill size. That looks like the bits at my dentist. Yeah, fair enough. I figured it was gold because of the gold titanium nitride. Then the only reason that I know this kind of like that goldish color is because I have a number of reloading dies, Hornady dies that use titanium nitride, and it is that exact same color. Super hard metal that won't break off, and et cetera, et cetera. That was my guess, but it very well might be color coded. But, well, it didn't break off, it just loosened off. And if I was the dentist, I'd be saying, hey, yo, I just came in here to do the work. The hygienist is the one who set up the tools. Sue that bitch. Like,
No, true, yeah.
I got here later. So anyway, Sam and I got into this conversation. Like, listen to the rain, you get to hear pages flip and whatnot. It's very relaxing. I love this stuff. Now, Sin, think about this for a second, okay? Drunkle and I live alone, so, you know. But I'm gonna get married one day. I'll take the plunge and regret it.
I've got my mushroom.
Well, oh God, that made me sad, Drunkle. Don't say that. That's Jesus.
Hey, he's a fun guy.
Can you imagine having a room like this? Like a little secret room that Shelly doesn't know about? Your kids don't know about?
It's my office.
No, but they don't know about it. Like at all. You get to bring in fresh fruit like this guy's done? Like there's no windows, there's drapes to make it look like there's a window back there, but it's actually just wall because it's all effect, right? You have all your favorite books, your manga, whatever in there, right? Nice fire, you can sit back, smoke your pipe. Got a classical bust on top of a pedestal. Nice paintings. You know? I'd love it. Then your woman's looking to nag and she's like, his car's outside, he's gotta be somewhere. And you're inside this room going, right? I mean, this is the greatest thing ever.
You have like surround sound so you can hear it going, Holly, 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 Holly.
Yeah, and you're just in there and you're kind of crouched over, though you don't need to be. You know, bitch is knocking on the wall, holding a glass up to the wall with her ear, trying to see if there's any hollow spaces. A man needs his alone time, woman. I just want to be in here and smoke in peace and read. Leave me alone. And that's why every man should have a hidden library room like this. You know, if you want to make it a gamer room, you want a big screen on top of the fireplace or whatever, that's cool. You know, but, you know, I love this idea. Love it. Drunkle has a secret room. It's where he keeps the neighborhood kids.
A secret?
Gary says, I want to hear you giggle like that. Well, that's the whole point. No one gets to hear me off in my secret room because it's just me. I've gotten away with it. Moving along. Photos show insane predicament after driver's terrible mistake. Quote, this is nuts.
Whoa!
Wow.
How did he get that far?
I was just supposed to say, do you want to know how this happened? The motherfucker was out on the beach in his fucking 4x4 having fun doing donuts and shit, and then got stuck in the sand. And then the tide came in.
Okay.
Look how far he is.
In my mind, he just kept driving, and then he was like, wait a minute.
Oh man. And then after it, you know, the tide went back out, this is what remained of his vehicle, which is probably fucked.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I wish I had a mechanic friend to be like, if you completely submerged a vehicle for hours and then drained it, would it ever work again? Like, I don't know how sealed, like, I know some parts of the engine are sealed, but like, how fucked is it? I actually don't know.
You flooded the engine.
I need a buzzer,
Very
like the
proud of
Milgram experiment, where I can hit certain voltages at a distance. Do you know what I mean?
I do, yeah, but I went to school with Mr. Wallace, so it's not going to work on me.
At any rate, that is what we're going to try to do.
Gamer Villain, thank you for the 350. I wish we had do. Women, give your man time with his friends. He won't magically cheat because you give him boys time. He was going to do that anyway. Oh, words of wisdom. Words of wisdom. Remember the episode of The Sopranos, Sin, where Tony met his father's mistress at the cemetery?
Oh yeah, she tried to like hit on him?
Yeah, and it got all weird and stuff, but it was like, Tony's talking to his psychiatrist, Dr. Melfi, and it's like, why do you think that your father cheated? And he remembers his mother, right? Tony remembers, like, what a nag, what an incredible, like, just on top of him nonstop, on everyone's back all the time that she was, yelling and screaming and whatnot, right? And it's like, why do you think that your father felt the need to have a girlfriend and cheat, serially cheat, like have like a literal woman you would go stay over with and sleep there and et cetera, et cetera. And he's like, Tony says, I don't know. Maybe, you know, actually getting a smile when he walks in the door, a kind word every now and then. And that's, That actually hit hard because I was in a bad relationship at the time. It's like, yeah, God forbid you get a smile when you say hello because you're like, hey, baby, how's it going? Okay, look. First of all, number one, you didn't return my text message fast enough. Number two, where are we going to eat? And number three, like this is how you drive a man to another woman. Literally.
Oh,
like you might as well call him an Uber to go to the other woman. I'm not saying you need to take shit nonstop, but if you are a nonstop shit giver, well, hey, guess what's going to happen? Valine's right. Just give him some time. That's all. Moving along. What's that white stuff on my Easter chocolate, and can I still eat it? Well,
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
It's called blooming. No, it actually is.
It's just like
and chocolate does that.
Old, is it?
Yeah. Over time, it'll just bloom. It's perfectly fine to eat. And if you go, interestingly, the answer is yes. There it is right there. It's called bloom. It's caused by fats and sugars from the chocolate. To understand why it forms and how to avoid it forming, we need to consider the chemistry of chocolate. I read through this story, and it gets into detail. If you go read the Wikipedia page, they lay down how chemists have attempted to describe, because it's only on the surface, it's not on the inside. So how have the fats interacted and then migrated in such a way? There's actually a chemistry debate on it. They're not quite sure how chocolate blooms. Because there's good arguments for it, but there's equally other good arguments, and they can't replicate it by isolating certain components to see which one works and which one doesn't, if you know what I mean, to disprove the null hypothesis of it. So yeah, it's safe to eat, but no one can really explain why. It's just got something to do with the chemistry of chocolate.
It's good to know that people are working on this conundrum, isn't it?
Yeah, we're really solving the issues.
Yeah.
You know what the saddest thing, you know what you just reminded me of accidentally? One of the saddest things to happen when I was doing the sommelier crash course. Yes, I'm a registered sommelier with the Court of Master Sommeliers in London. Was when they were talking about the proof that the Pinot Meunier grape is genetically identical to the Pinot Noir grape.
Noir, yeah.
Yeah, that it is it is not a separate species, but a mutant variant of Pinot Noir. And that's why champagne, they always say there's only two grapes you can use to make it, Chardonnay and Pinot Noir. But no, you can actually use Pinot Meunier as well. And then through genetic testing, and I'm listening to all this and I'm like, geneticists did this. Money was spent. They went to a laboratory with fucking grapes to find out what's related to what. Can't you people work on like fucking tumors or something? What the fuck? Who cares?
Yeah. Done all that, and we still don't know why chocolate gets this white shit on it. Sort it out, people.
It was, I don't know, I found it profoundly depressing. And I talked to some other people about it. They're like, no, I thought that was cool. Like, that doesn't strike you as a massive waste of resources and laboratory time? And they're like, no.
Yeah.
Who cares if the grapes are related? Well, we're French. We have to know. We have laws.
We have to care. We have nothing else.
Right? The French, all jokes aside, have more laws and regulations related to the production of wine than they have criminal law. Yes, indeed.
Like your theme tune.
I
Polly's tip.
Opened up my phone and it started playing the lottery.
Oh yeah, okay, so that's the hidden room. That's the guy in the predicament. That's the chocolate. Oh, yeah.
Little things in sand.
Sand poop.
Sand poop.
Sand poop.
Sand coil.
Really?
No, but you're not wrong, because strange poo find on Queensland beach leaves people baffled. A little backed up, if you will.
See, this is why we're not discovering what the white shit on chocolate is, because this is the priority right here. Where does the sand poo come from? People are baffled,
mermaids.
Polly. Mermaids?
Sam stands. It's mermaid shit. There we go. That's the. Jesus Christ. Sam stands up for his Frenchness. He says, most of them come from as a result of every fucker trying to steal our wine, especially the Russians. Okay, fair enough. I mean, yeah, I mean, every tiny little vineyard has its own protected status. It's crazy town. You'll have a row of vines that are no longer than 50 yards, and it's a protected vitological region. Anyway, yeah, sand poop. Nobody knows what's causing it because it is just sand. And eventually it's, look, there's others. Like, imagine walking down the beach. Like, what the fuck is the beach? The beach just shit itself.
Small.
Gross. Someone else just joked. It's like, yeah.
The beach just shit itself.
It's lugworms did it.
Yeah, I thought it was, little dudes digging into the sand, didn't it?
It's lugworms had an uncanny resemblance to the pile of poo. Most users, lugworms are around 20 centimeters under the surface of the wet sand, and in J and U-shaped, they live in J and U-shaped burrows, with their head pointing outwards and their tails towards the surface. According to the Natural History Museum, the worms feed on microorganisms, blah, 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 blah. The type of sand formation points to the type of lungworm pictured to be a blow lug, commonly found on the upper mid of the beach. So they're swallowing the sand and spitting it out? They still don't make it clear. They just say, the worms are doing it. Hey, do you want to see the worms?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like anything that's got the word lug in it.
Thousands of strange worms wash up on the beach. Yuck.
No. The beach has hair. It needs combing.
That's what caused the fucking mermaid shit.
Yeah, but how?
I don't know. It's just the hole that they dig for themselves, and that's the leftover pile of sand. I don't know. I wish somebody threw a coin down beside it so there was a size comparison. How big is this? Is this like a joint? Is this like a giant coiler after a fucking full roast, or is this really small, like a nickel would cover it?
Well, the thing is, Polly, you can actually see the grains of sand here. So yeah, it's very, very small.
Well, there's some beaches that the grains of sand are more like small rocks. You ever tried walking on one of them beaches?
That's like a shingle beach. But I mean, is that rocks?
No, those are particles of sand.
It is not rocks.
Yeah. Is sand not tiny rocks after all? I mean, what do we mean when we say sand?
It is rocks, but no, I mean everyone's seen these. They're very, very, very small.
Everyone's seen sand shit. No, I've never seen sand shit before.
You have though, but you just didn't notice. They're very small. It's generally only on the wet part of the beach.
I have never seen. Have you ever seen this before in your life?
Never even on the internet.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Huh? Really?
Yeah. We don't get to the strange places you do. Okay. Penultimate story. Florida TSA officer.
Full of fucking lugworms.
Florida TSA officer fake burglary report to cover being late for work. Now that's dedicated to the cause. Okay,
all right. Fake burglary report. Okay.
Right.
Not just fake burglary. It's
the report. Okay. So personal identification. Okay, on charges of criminal use of personal identification and uttering a false statement in connection with the incident. On Tuesday, the sheriff's office, a TSA, so this individual right here, this face of honesty, this charming person, was enrolled in the quote TSA Employee Improvement Plan for Excessive Tardiness.
Retardiness.
I mean, that's a hell of a lot of corporate speak for like, you have been late so many times, we're going to enroll you in this program where if you continue to be late, we're going to fire your ass on legitimate grounds. You know what I mean? Like it's the paperwork to fire them legitimately. So claims of other reasons for being fired might not come up. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying. So anyway, she again arrived late, and once she arrived at work, Collier, her name, told her supervisor that she was late because she was at her parents' home. A man armed with a knife attempted to burglarize her parents' vehicle. Collier told her supervisor she drew her agency issue weapon and pointed it at the alleged suspect, causing him to flee. She was then asked to send in an incident report to her supervisor. She texted her manager an incomplete screenshot of a document that looked similar to a police report. Detectives at the sheriff's office later examined the image and determined that it was an obvious fake PCSO report, according to the release. And the sheriff said, "You can't make this stuff up. I don't understand why anyone would go to the extent of creating a fake report to avoid a reprimand at work for tardiness."
I like that you can't make this stuff up because it's like, she did.
Yeah.
Now, Ham and Beans has a good question. How do you fuck up? How big of a fuck up do you have to be to get fired from the TSA? She must have been late so many times. So many people must have been late so many times that they've got this entire corporate program set up to deal with whatever the fuck paperwork with the process of corporately firing them. Or can you imagine what's involved in it? Make sure your car is full of gas. Make sure that you've set an alarm to wake you up. Like, what's involved in the program? What do they teach you? I mean, maybe I could use some of them tips and tricks. I'm late a lot.
I think it's more of just probably along the lines of a disciplinary rather than, here's how you show up on time.
I, as I'm sure most of you have been through the TSA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Drunkle, have you?
Yes.
They are
the airport security people.
They are
if it's a TSA.
Single most incompetent group of people. Like, it is incredibly impressive to get fired from that.
Which makes me think that she was like, she makes my lateness and the there it is, far back right, trophy for the latest AAA in history. It's up for grabs, gentlemen. I'm not saying you should challenge the legend, but
God, I want that trophy so bad.
Yep. And there's only one. I NFT'd it. There's only one. So yeah, you would have to be one hell of a fuck up. Just saying. And I mean, today's show started late, but I had reasons. Jihadis showed up outside. I got into a gunfight with them. It was, I filed a report on it. It's perfectly believable. It's okay. Final article. Titular article is Blowtorch Bus. Who wants to see it?
Oh yeah, this is fucking awesome.
Let's do it like we mean it. Put it center
I'll
screen.
delete this for Friday, but
like, what the fuck?
Oh, this reminds me. I got my dash cam, but it fucking sucks. It has to be plugged into the goddamn charging port. The cigarette lighter.
Yeah. Well, there's adapters to give you 2 or more.
Huh?
Well, are you worried about using up your 12-volt port?
No, I'm worried about it draining my battery because it doesn't automatically shut off.
Oh, that does suck.
Oh.
So if anyone has recommendations, hit me on the Twitter. But holy fucking shit!
I mean, there's propane-powered bus and the lines run along the top. How are you having 3 blowtorches flaming out of your bus at high velocity and pressure? Third eruption.
You'd think it'd be propelling forward or something, wouldn't you?
It's got enough thrust. I mean, what the hell?
Ow.
I love it when the top blows off right around. It's coming out. There it is. Side of the bus. I mean, blows right out. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's an excuse for being late to work.
Yeah.
It's like,
why were you late?
Freemasons run the country!
It was a jet on the highway.
Yeah, but I mean, that legitimately is like, my bus caught on fire, and I mean, really on fire. There were like jet flames, 3 of them. It blew the side of the bus off, and your, supervisor's like, oh, come on. You're gonna have to file a report on that. Fuck you, Twitter's got it. Let me pull out my phone and show you. Fire bus, thank you for the $1. Fuck yo, EPA standards. Yeah. That's what? See, My suspicion is this might have been a mobile meth lab.
You know, that was my first thought. Yeah, Breaking Bad, I thought.
How's the vegetation around it not catching fire? Well, something tells me it's going to smell like roast asparagus around that area for quite some time.
Might. That's fucking bonkers.
St. Michael, is this how Mexico's getting to the moon? Yes. This might be the poor man's space shuttle.
Hate of public transportation these days, man.
Yeah. Whew. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is the show. And we have run crazy overtime, but that's okay because we started late. Oh, it'll be right around 2 hours because we started around 20 minutes late because of the jihadis. So, yes. You guys doing rollover?
I am not.
Why not?
Because I have to take care of that thing.
Oh, at the place. Gotcha.
Got the thing to do. He's got a bus to go and extinguish.
Yeah, bus owes me money.
Neither am I, as I have work early tomorrow, so I've got to go to bed.
Oh, shit. Okay, Sinatra, are you putting up a video?
Yes, I am right now. Go check it out.
Nice. Okay, there's something. There's a video to go check out. On which channel? Are you going to post it in
If
chat?
Sinatra says second, I could if I have it open, which I do, because I am not talking to take up time to grab it. And
No,
there
certainly
it is.
not. It's fine. It's no one suspected that. And Pear to Bear saying good show just because managed not to get timed out for that horrible, horrible joke.
Well, you better say good show, you fucking scumbag.
So there's a link in chat, everybody. You can go check it out on Sinatra Says Second. And where will they find us next, Drunkle?
We're going to be back on Friday on the Sinatra Screams channel at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. ST, 4:30 Central, and 5:30 a.m. on Christmas Island, Polydub.
Very, very nice. All right, I'd like to thank everybody who donated tonight. Very generous of Toe. Still a fucking legend. And everyone got to see the lung tissue because everyone wanted to see it. It was just Sin who was being a little baby about the thing. Thank you very much, sincerely. It's I'm sure the federal government will appreciate your fucking money. I'm sorry, the economy's getting me down, man. I really hope there's a fucking recompense paid come November. Am I right?
Oh, dude, we went into it hard last night on Tucker, and Tucker made a good point that I didn't think about. 9% is the number that the media is telling us. Imagine what the actual number.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, imagine the pollsters when it's like 70% of people, and that's an NBC poll, Pwnage and NBC poll. 70% of people are against putting troops, U.S. soldiers, into Ukraine. Imagine what the actual number is.
Oh, dude. And that's like D plus 20.
Do you know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? It's like, man, nobody. Democrats, independents, Green, Republicans, nobody wants to send soldiers over there. Like, seriously, what is with the never end? It's not a Cold War situation. You guys, you fucking... No.
Yep.
Do not throw our soldiers there. Everybody agrees, and you still have all the news entertainers saying like, oh, yeah, I totally support the White House thought that we might have to. Like, I thought you said we weren't even going to send weapons there. Notice how it's edging.
Oh yeah, it's okay. We'll send weapons, but not troops. Oh, Biden said there's going to be troops there. Well, actually, guys, I have a funny story about that.
Right. All right, there it is. We've already said goodbye. Now we're talking politics.
Later.
We'll leave it there. We'll see you on Friday. Have a good night, everyone.